Hello, dreamers. Bella here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Geminis. Geminis, um, something is lifting or something is shifting in your way, in your benefit. Um, Something is working for you. And it is time to let the grace of spirit, the grace of God, however you want to word it, to be the testament of the success of your truth to speak, not you. There is a sense here where some of you are needing to recognize that when spirit truly shows you, hold on guys, I gotta like stretch my back, truly shows you like who someone is, that you just cut ties without questioning it so much. Some of you are, you're needing to find some type of grounding practice. It's something that is very for your spirit, at least during this season, is something that is very much coming very strong. Like, okay, can, and it doesn't have to be anything crazy, guys. I always say it. It can be like 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the morning, 2 or 3 minutes. I like it in the morning, and I like it like before bed, just because of like where I go when I'm dreaming, right? But something that just takes a couple of minutes for you to feel like you've landed in your body after waking up is something that very much feels like essential. Um, Please be aware with what it is that you're listening to music wise, um, or what it is that you're listening to manifestation wise or something like that, or meditation wise. Just be aware of whom you're listening to, I guess, is what I really want to say. Um, some of you may have noticed or will notice, like when you listen to certain meditations or certain things, like instead of feeling better, like you feel worse. Take note of that. And sometimes it can just simply be like the frequency, or the frequency of the voice in itself that is being used for a certain meditation is just not in alignment with your spirit. Or it can be that there are subliminal messages and things like that that are not in alignment with your spirit, that your spirit is not wanting to receive. So, and again, and I'm not saying that, oh my God, somebody's trying to like control your mind or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, taking subtle hints as to what it is that your spirit is in alignment with and what it is not, and making the appropriate adjustments for that. Just because something has been working for like these 10,000 people here and it doesn't work for you, don't think that, oh my God, I must be broken. No, it's just that specific thing is just not in alignment with you, and there's nothing wrong with you. You just move on until you find what is in alignment with you. And I feel that for a lot of you Geminis, you spend a lot of time in the past trying to fit into molds or into spaces, even within your spiritual journey, that you were never meant to be in. And it has nothing to do with like qualifying or anything like that. It's just not what your spirit is in alignment with. And that is perfectly fine. And I feel that during the season in your life, you're finally allowing yourself to get into a space where you're like, okay, what is it that my spirit is in alignment with? What is it that my spirit is asking of me during this time? And the minute that you allow yourself to live your life from that space, you start to see the things begin to shift for you. Again, I do see that something is working in your favor as we speak. And you're being told not to share it. You're being told to allow the success of this to speak for itself. Okay? Let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card as your closing message. For some of you, every time you try to speak on something, or you try to share something, you're either going to get extremely tired, or you're going to start yawning, or you're going to have a hard time finding the correct words. And it's kind of like a way of like reminding you this is not something that you're supposed to be sharing. The portal of light. This card has come out for a few of you. She glides on wings through time and space. I think it's page 121 if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. Yeah, 121. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You're being conscious on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space and to allow your sense of self to expand. It is safe for you to do this now. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual growth. You are not leaving your earthly awareness. You are instead adding to it. Definitely finding whatever that is to allow you to stay grounded. A lot of people think like when I say certain things like your spiritual practice doesn't have to be over exaggerated. When I say that, I am not demonizing anybody that feels like they need all of these perfect tools, all of these things. All of our spirits work very differently. To me, something as simple as like, okay, I find a ring that I like. I take this ring, I hold it in my hand, I set an intention, I speak into it, I blow into it, and now that ring is a representation of whatever it is, whatever intention I set into it. And I know, because I know whether it is I that wear the rings or someone else, that intention is going to manifest. And some of you are needing to realize that the power that lies within you. And instead of wondering or worrying so much about like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to buy this, I need to that. No, you can take something as simple as a ring and say, speak into it. As I wear this ring, wherever I stand, wherever I go, I stay grounded within myself. Whatever, freaking blow on it, kiss it, toss it in whatever it is that calls for you. And then you go ahead and you assign that ring a finger and you put it on. And that ring, every morning when you pick it up, you hold it and you blow, you kiss, whatever, you put it on. And that is a grounding ritual. It is that simple. And we're talking about, again, I'm not talking about in references to closed practices, okay? There are closed spiritual practices that have a hierarchy that work in a very specific way. That is not what I'm talking about, okay? So I don't want you guys to get the two confused, okay? Alrighty. Well, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.